And even though he's been in hospital for a week with that quad trap nerve, he's on stage.
Did he say what caused it? What happened?
Just some nerve damage. He's going to have to regenerate before he gets his leg back.
Well, it happened to, remember Ronnie Coleman? He nerve damage, and it was his left side, I think it was what that actually went on.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about
I think Jay had it, made one of his quads less smaller than his other quad nerves.
Yeah, you can see it's unfortunate when it's out of your hands like that. It's like, oh, what a kick in the teeth.
But he's putting a battle up. Can he still win, even after being in hospital? He's a warrior, he's our Carl.
This is going to be interesting.
The standard is tremendous again at the over 40s. These guys just keep getting better.
The thing is, as we're seeing here with what you're seeing here over 40s, 50s, is a lot of maturity.
Yeah, the quality to that muscle. Your ex-rival number 2's putting up a good fight. Who's it going to be? You be the judge. Napa Sports Nutrition, Facebook. Send your votes in and win the prize. If you think you're good at judging, prove it. This is a tough one. Beautiful taper from Carl.
Side chest, any side.
Paul's got a lovely side leg there.
Yeah.
Lovely side chest. What's number 2 called, John, on the right, who you competed against?
Steve O'Brien. Steve's just a bit soft when you compare him to the other 2.
Compared to those 2,
he just needs to be a bit more harder and down drier.
Yeah.
Just coming a little bit. You can see in the lower back there. It's if it had come down, another, I'd say another 5-6 pounds fat. Because you look, it's not that far. Look how thick Paul is. Look at the depth in the middle of his back there. Absolutely, it's like the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, he's got some Corrick on his Jason Corrick fame for that thick back.
And you look at Carl's chest and delts. Boom, pop.
Look how thin his skin is.
Yeah, exactly.
Paul,
absolutely.
His skin's like
both Paul and Carl 9 and 8 have got that real good, dry, wiry skin. Like real thin skin.
It is.
It's going to be a good battle. There's one. I'm not going to be. Well, it's 1 and 2 there for me, in my opinion, anyway. So.
Just the judges on that side can't see them 2 right on this side. Abdominals and thighs. A lat spread. Double bicep. Side chest, any side.
But the thing is, even despite Carl having that fault with his teardrop, apart from that, you look at how many other poses
he's virtually flawless, isn't he?
So,
other than the teardrop on his left leg.
Would it be an unfair shout if even if he did get the call? Because you've got to look at how many poses there are. Without that showing.
Yeah, Dorian won.
Dorian did it with a toe bicep.
Correct. I'd like to see Carl on his rear shots separate them legs.
Yes, widen it up so he can then tense it up.
Exactly, come out and in.
It's what's happening there.
Leg goes straight back.
Tense it properly. I agree with you.
Yeah,
he's too straight.
He is.
Just bring the leg out a touch.
That's it.
Bellow it out. So Carl, bear that in mind, mate. Step the leg out when you're doing your rear shot.
Dave Titterton's lad, number 8, really crisp on those quads. Really grady.
Yeah.
Number 1 in the centre.
Very impressed with this over 40s.
Number 4.
NABBA really excels in the Masters over 40s.
Number 5. Number 6.
I think Steve would have been right in the mix if he'd have he's just a tad away from where he can be.
Yeah.
In all fairness.
Yeah, and that's the trouble, you see. In most shows, he'd be the hardest guy on stage.
Without, you know what I mean?
He comes and he has, as I say, he's got Paul and Carl there who are damn near 100%.
And that's it.
A lat spread.
And as you look there, number 6 there from the front, you know, it's a classic example of, look, keep tight throughout the legs on all poses. Look, they're there, the quads. But when you let them go, it makes you look flat and soft.
Yeah.
When you're not, it's so important. You've got to tense yourself into the ground. Worry about it being out of breath and knackered afterwards. Yeah. Don't let up.
Yeah.
He's very tight. Okay, he might be lacking a bit of muscle in the chest now, but he is wiry. Again, he's not.
A lat spread from the back, showing hamstrings and calf. A lat spread.
Again, you see, he's not tensing his hamstrings. He's just, look, they're in, out, they're not. Shake it all about, all that. You know what I mean? It happens so often. And we'll be repeating ourselves, I think, time and time again, but we have to.
We do.
You see, look, he's hard. Look how hard he is in his upper back. He's there, just not know it. It's just not know it. He's not tensing anywhere below from the rear.
Right, gentlemen, thank you very much. Take your place back in the line. Number 9 in the second.
Calls back out. The judges are certainly impressed.
Number 2.
This is the war for first, in my opinion, and it is a war.
Yeah.
Number 3. Number 2. And number 1 to that side.
If you look at number 3, he's got like heavy, hard up top. Legs just don't go quite in line with the upper body. You know, like very nice cap delts, nice at midsection, but the legs are just lacking the shape and the sweep and the outer side.
That's right, John.
So that's where he needs to really look to improve his number 3, bring his legs right up, get that try and work on the outer the sweep and thickness on the legs.
Yeah. I mean,
he's wide, isn't he? Look at him. He's wide as an house.
Yeah. Oh, he is. Number 8, Paul's quad dryness is. It's damn near 100% when he poses.
Well, it is, isn't it? I mean, you're not pinching much on that, are you?
No, it's
literally
if you were
tissue
prepping him, you'd be chuffed a bit.
Of course you would, yeah. It's tissue. Presents himself well as well. He's in control. He's smiling.
Confident.
Yeah, you look at him. It's like, I'm on this.
Yeah.
Lovely shots from the side. So balanced.
Yeah.
Double bicep.
Again, slightly. The only thing I can see there with Paul is he's not quite opening himself up in the rear shot.
No.
Are you with me there? If you look at the way the bicep, he's crunching it in too much.
Yeah.
So he can just flip
over-pulsing.
Flick the elbows out so he opens up the lat, and especially in the lat spread, open it up.
Definitely.
Nice shot, nice pleasing look. Both. I tell you what. You got to look at
Steve come alive.
Steve coming alive as well. Yeah, I agree.
Well done, fellas. Great effort.
It's a really good over 40s.
It is, isn't it, John?
Yeah, it really is.
Credit to all of them.
Another great class of being. Give these lads a great hand. I'll see you again.
Well done, guys.
Well done,
Fabulous. Very impressed.